Hi guys, welcome back to my bubble. And in today's video, as you can see by the title, I have a burp and a story time for you guys. Decided to do a burp video today because I don't want my weirdos to think that I've forgotten about them. I haven't. And yeah, I don't want you to be petty and go ahead and unsubscribe because I haven't done a burp video. So here's one for you guys. I was going to do originally a mukbang, but one, I didn't know what to order, and cooking would have been a whole process. I didn't want to put myself through that today. So here we are with a simple dimple burp video, and I am going to be drinking Canada Dry because ginger ale really makes me burp. And if I sound a little raspy, yeah, here's the story to that. First, let's take a sip. Whoa. So let's get started with this story time. As you can see by the title, it's about my Guebo. And for those of you who don't know or are new to my channel, Guebo is my dog. I have a Chinese Shih Tzu whom I adore with my life. And yeah, and for those of you who aren't aware, I am no longer living in New York. I moved. I'm in Philly now, and in this house there's a backyard. There's a backyard where my dog spends most of the day, and he's, you know, there chilling, getting some fresh air while I'm at work during the day, blah blah, and at night he comes inside to sleep. Now recently we noticed that next to our yard, well, behind our yard, there's another, like, there's like an alleyway, then there's a couple houses and other backyards and blah blah. And we noticed that there's, from somewhere back there, there's two dogs. They're pit bulls, and they're really big-headed pit bulls, ugly as shit, and they're just roaming around like nothing. Now, whenever my dog hears them or senses them, he starts barking like crazy. So, you know, it catches our attention, like something's going on, let's go look. And we noticed that that's what it is. It's two fucking pit bulls, big as shit. They obviously can't get to my dog because there's like a whole wall and then like a gated section, but they can, from the gated section, they can see my dog and my dog can see them. And my little baby, he's a little feisty one. Like, he's, compared to these dogs, he's small, like real small, but he's feisty, and he's Chinese Shih Tzu are originally, like, they used those types of dogs for war back in the day. So he's really like, it's in his nature to just be like and try to snap and be aggressive and stuff. So that's exactly what he does. Until one day I noticed, and it scared the shit out of me, that one of the dogs almost climbed over the wall to our yard. Okay, so once I peeped that, I grabbed my dog inside and I brought him in quickly. And since then, I've been very scared to let my dog out to the yard because these dogs can easily jump over the wall. Like, they can. They can. There's, in that alleyway, like, there's mad junks and tables and stuff. So it's easy for them to get up there. It elevates them and it helps them jump over our wall and onto our yard and fuck up my dog. Okay, but that's not even the story. That's not even the story. This is just where I know how I noticed these freaking dogs. They're somewhere behind our yard, and they're not stray dogs. Like, they belong to someone. They belong to a lady, if I'm not mistaken, because I heard her voice, and it's a lady that owns these fucking dogs. But who knows? Who really knows? So, like I said, that's not the story. The other day, I was, you know, tending to the babies, messing around with Bree and stuff. And instead of putting the dog in the backyard, I decided to put him in the front porch, right? So I tie him up to the gates to the gates that's by our steps, you know, just so he don't go anywhere, he don't try to snap at anyone. So I tie him there, and I leave my screen door closed, and then I leave my screen door, my like the regular wooden door open, and then the screen door closed so I can keep an eye on him. Everything's fine. He's chilling, looking at cars passing by, looking at people, blah blah blah. I'm on the phone at that moment. I'm on the phone with my sister, just yapping away as I'm pushing the babies on the stroller, trying to rock them to sleep. Bree's doing her own thing. We were down in the living room, just, you know, chilling, all of us. And at the same time, I'm like, you know, looking out for Guebo, my dog. Then suddenly I hear all this barking, like uncontrollably, you know, barking. Then I looked, me and my daughter looked. That's him right there. But he's inside, he's not outside. So, Guebo! So me and my daughter looked, and you guys, you know who was there? The two fucking pit bulls were coming up my steps and started attacking my dog. You guys, I completely blanked out. I was on the phone with my sister, and the babies, I was rocking them to sleep like I mentioned, and I just started screaming and yelling, oh my god, Brie, my dog, the pit bulls. They literally came up the steps and started messing with my dog. Like, one was on the other side, like on the neighbor's porch, but there was this big one. Well, they're both identical, like they looked completely the same. But one of them came directly at my dog and just started like pushing him against the door, the glass door, and just pushing him and pushing him. Honestly, I didn't even notice if the dog tried to like bite him or try to, you know, do anything crazy. I was just looking at my dog, like he was really, like he was ready to fight. And it sucks because he was tied up, you know. But at the same time, I'm glad that he was, because had he not been tied up, he could have ran to the street. Like, so many other crazy things could have happened. But at that moment, you guys, I was just stuck between a rock and a hard place, because my dog is mushed to the freaking glass door. There's this gigantic pit bull right there, and I'm just screaming my lungs out. I'm banging at the door trying to see if I can catch anybody's attention, and there was like, my block was completely dead at that specific moment. Like, there was no one that could have fucking helped me, that could have thrown a rock at that freaking pit bull. No one in sight. And Briandy's like behind me just screaming, mommy, do something, do something. You guys, I risked it all. I took a chance. And when I saw my little baby get mushed into that freaking glass door, that pit bull was right there. I opened the door, you guys. I came to face with that fucking beast like this, face to face, because I was not gonna let my baby get fucked up or get hurt. Like, who knows what could have happened to my dog. I came to face to face with that fucking animal. And it's so crazy because, I kid you not, you might not even believe me. I mean, you have to believe me, I'm here, right? Right? But that animal looked me right in the face, like a fucking complete human, a straight up human, and walked away. Like with all the commotion that was going on, all the yelling, all the screaming, I'm pretty sure he sensed my fear. The pit bull walked away, you guys. He looked at me with his big ass head and walked away. And that's when I was able to freaking squat down and pick up my dog and come inside with him. You guys, I swear to you, it was God. It was God and the grace of God and all his angels that were protecting me, because I'm a complete stranger to this animal. He doesn't know me, you know. I know he sensed my fear, I could have easily gotten attacked. That animal could have easily jumped on me and eaten me alive and the kids and ran into the house and all of that, but he didn't. He just looked at me and walked away, and that was the end of it. I brought my dog inside. My baby was fine, thank God. No bites, no scratches, no hurt whatsoever. He was just hype as shit. Like, you know how you get when you're hype, and when you're in a fight and someone like separates you and you don't really get your hits in, like you just hype, you want to keep going, you want to fuck someone up. That's how Guebo was acting after I brought him inside. But he's fine, like nothing happened to him. But me, you guys, as soon as I brought him inside, I collapsed to the floor and I started crying like a freaking baby. Like, I cried, not just a regular cry. It was a I'm about to catch a heart attack cry. It was a all I managed to say was, Bree, get me some water, because honestly I thought I was gonna die. That's bad. Hold on, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. Anyways, I'm back. So yeah, I was crying a whole lot. I thought something was gonna happen to my baby. I thought that they were gonna hurt my dog. I thought that was the end of it for my dog, honestly. And it's like, there's nothing I can do, because in my head it's like, how the hell do I open this door with these dogs here? Like, they're gonna kill us all, you know what I'm saying? But I took a chance, and yeah, I had to. I wasn't gonna let my dog get hurt. I cried so much, you guys. I was yelling so much. That is why I sound the way I sound, like all raspy and hoarse, like just weird. It was worse yesterday, but yeah. And this happened like Sunday? No, what's today? Today's Monday. What am I talking about? This happened Friday? Yeah, I think it happened. It was on Friday. And I cried so much, you guys. And it was just so many emotions running through me, because lately I have been having some issues with the dog being here. So being that we're in a new environment, everything is new to him. He's having the hardest time adjusting. As you already know, my dog back in New York was with me all the time, slept on my bed, followed me everywhere, was able to roam free the whole entire house, you know. But now he's confined to a yard and a basement. Obviously not because of me, but that's another story that I don't want to get into. I am working on, you know, on everything. He is, like I said, having a hard time adjusting to certain things, but it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It has to get better, because I don't want to see my baby unhappy. I don't want to see him miserable. I don't want to see him stressed out. And he has been stressed out, and seeing him stressed out stresses me out. Like, I literally have a gray fucking hair. Like, literally, I have a gray hair. But anyways, so that's what happened, you guys. And after that, I have put him back in the backyard, you know, but not for too long. And I have seen the freaking dogs again. Like, it's just, it really scares me. Like, now I'm really scared, because they smell my dog. Like, they know where he's at. They know where he's at, and it pisses me off, because they're kind of like roaming around the fucking block like nothing. Like, they obviously came out the alleyway that's like right next to my house, and that alleyway has no like restrictions, no doors, it's not gated or anything. It baffles me, like, how the fuck can the owner just let her dogs roam like that? Like, I mean, I was thinking perhaps they're trained, and maybe she knows like my dogs aren't gonna hurt anyone, but still, like, who knows? Like, really, who knows? Because Bree did tell me, like, she told me, she was like, honestly, mommy, when I saw that, like, the dogs might have looked like they were bullying Guebo, but not once did they open their mouth, like, to try to bite him or anything. They were kind of just like coming at him, and him being the feisty, not used to being around other dogs dog, he just started, you know, because that's just how my Guebo is. But still, nonetheless, man, they could have hurt my dog. They could have hurt us when I opened that door. I don't know. It really scared me. I was really, really scared for my dog. And I honestly don't even feel like he's safe back there. I mean, he's not always at the porch. I'm not putting him outside on the porch ever again. But the yard is like, now I'm a bit like, kind of scares me, you know, because anything can happen. Anything can happen, and I'll be damned. I'll be damned. But anyways, that's a quick story time and a burp session for you guys. Does this have ginger? It tastes like, oh, I'm so stupid. It's ginger ale. I don't know, it's like, because when I'm burping, like, I really taste a strong, like, ginger, like as if I've been eating like something with ginger. It can't be this. What did I eat that has ginger? Nothing. I'm stupid. I just said, does this have ginger? It's freaking ginger ale. Hello. You know what that reminds me of? That time, it's a really old show. I think it was Nick and Jessica, when she was talking about the tuna. Is it chicken of the sea, or is it tuna? I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, you guys, that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed. I know it was quick and kind of like but I just wanted to share this little story time with you guys, because those of you that know and have been watching my channel for a while know that I'm like crazy with my dog, and I care so much about my dog. And this is like major. This is like major to me. For two other freaking ugly, fat, ugly, big-headed dogs to attack my bougie, precious Chinese Shar-Pei is like major to me. So I had to share that with you guys. I just had to. Anyways, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.